Hello friends, in this video explaining about what's the history behind the USMNT badge. Today, Google's homepage features a special World Cup 2026 United States matchday doodle, celebrating the US men's national team as they reach knockout stage in their World Cup journey. We'll take you to the history behind the USMNT badge. Let's start. The US men's national team, USMNT, badge has evolved from traditional patriotic shields to corporate wordmarks, cartoonish 90s graphics, and finally to the sleek, minimalist crest used today. The primary history behind the badge follows a fascinating journey that mirrors the growth of soccer in America. Here's how America's soccer identity evolved over more than a century. Patriotic beginnings. The early era, 1913 to 1950s, when the United States Soccer Federation was founded in 1913, its first badge drew heavily from classic American symbolism. The original 1916 crest featured a large shield inspired by the American flag, emphasizing patriotism above everything else. During the 1930 and 1950 FIFA World Cups, players wore simple stars and striped shields on clean white jerseys. The 1950 team famously stunned England with a legendary 1-0 victory, while wearing a straightforward crest paired with a distinctive diagonal blue sash. The lost years, late 1950s, 1983, text over shield. Beginning in the late 1950s, something unexpected happened. The shield disappeared entirely. For more than 30 years, the national team often wore jerseys featuring little more than a simple diagonal, USA, wordmark instead of an official badge. During this period, soccer struggled to gain a lasting foothold in the United States, and branding took a backseat. The return of identity, the rebirth. The cartoon era, 1984 to 2015, everything changed in the 1980s. In 1984, US soccer reintroduced a shield that finally acknowledged the sport itself, combining patriotic stripes with a soccer ball. Then came the famous 1995 flying ball crest, featuring 3 red stars, blue and white stripes, and a soccer ball streaking across the shield. It became one of the most recognizable logos in American soccer history. The modern era, 2016 present, the minimalist redesign. In 2016, US soccer unveiled a completely new identity ahead of the Copa America Centenario. The redesign removed the flying soccer ball and the 3 stars, creating a cleaner and more timeless look. The stars were also dropped because, in men's international football, stars on a crest traditionally represent FIFA World Cup titles, something the US men's team has yet to achieve. The new badge features a bold shield, a custom USA wordmark across the top, and 7 clean vertical red stripes, creating a design that is unmistakably American while remaining modern and versatile. From patriotic shields to retro classics and today's minimalist crest, the USMNT badge tells the story of American soccer's journey through more than a century of growth. But one question remains: which version of the USMNT badge is your favorite? The iconic flying ball crest or the modern minimalist design? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching this video on what's the history behind the USMNT badge.